We're back and you're watching Live at 9. Dealing with grief is not easy, but no one has to go through it alone.
Yeah, Baptist Memorial Healthcare continues to expand their reach into the community, helping heal. And to learn more about their newest grief center and just how important their efforts are for all of us, we are live now with Angela Hamblen Kelly. Angela, you are with Baptist Centers for Good Grief, and this is a massive expansion here. We're talking about more than, what, 4,000 square feet?
Yes, we are thrilled to just continue to expand our footprint for the Mid-South. We know that grief is the most universal experience there is, and since 1999, we have provided free grief counseling, grief camps, groups, and seminars for our community, and now we have more space to be able to do that, and we're just thrilled to bring that to the community.
Angela, also talk to us, though, about the demand for services like this these days, especially with us coming out of the pandemic, mental health issues, just to name a few. Has that demand also increased?
Absolutely. You know, we do not have to look far these days to see grief in our communities and our families and really all around us. And definitely with more attention on the impact of mental and emotional health, that has brought more of a need to us. And that is why the addition of Dorothy's Cottage is so important for our community, so that we have this place, this safe place that's been designed specifically for grieving people to come together. We know that grief can heal. Grief absolutely can heal. But it needs attention, it needs a safe place, it needs trained people, and it needs that opportunity. And when we heal our grief, we heal our communities. You know, grief that is not healed will show up in other forms. It'll show up in people physically, in their behaviors. So we know that grief can heal, it just needs the place and care to do that.
And we also need that support. We saw some of the images of the new center. It looks amazing. I'm just curious, what are some of the conversations like at the support groups? What are some of the questions that they ask, and kind of giving people that safe space to talk?
Well, just yesterday, we had our first children's group in Dorothy's Cottage yesterday. And this is a group that has been meeting, but it has needed better space. And as the kids came in yesterday, they were thrilled with the space. I mean, they just said it's beautiful, but really what they're thrilled about is being together with other children. You know, when you're in the classroom and you're 8, you may not know anyone else in your classroom who has had a parent die. But here at the Baptist Centers for Good Grief, they do. They come in immediately. There's a sense of comfort because they know here there are other people like me. I can talk about my feelings. People aren't going to laugh at me or make fun of me, and I'm actually going to learn ways to cope with these big feelings. So that happened here yesterday for the first time, and it happens with our adults too. It's really just a space where people can be themselves and process their grief.
Angela, that sounds great for sure. Talk to us also, though, about the different ways of healing. Are we talking about physical healing, mental healing, emotional healing? What do you have in mind there?
Absolutely. Grief impacts us 5 ways. So you were right there with those. It impacts us physically, emotionally, spiritually, behaviorally. All of these different ways grief will impact our bodies. And so we come at it from all of those approaches. So there are things that we do to help with the physical aspects of grief. We help people understand what feelings are. You know, a lot of times there's many adults, we're out here, and we don't even really understand what feelings are, or what is guilt, or how does guilt manifest itself in me. So we do come at grief from 5 different aspects and really help each individual person with their own individual grief.
And this is virtual and in person. And Angela, what I really love most about this is that this is completely free. And for people that can relate to this, they may be interested, is there any opportunity for them to sign up right now, and how do you really get involved?
Yes, absolutely. Again, grief is the most universal experience there is, so we at Baptist wanted to keep this available to everyone in our communities. So all people have to do is give us a call at 901-861-5656, and we can talk to them about all the different opportunities we have, from grief groups to seminars to camps, and even to volunteer opportunities and opportunities to be donors, because we are so grateful to our many generous donors who have made this possible.
And Angela, last but not least, why the name Dorothy's Cottage, for those who don't know?
Absolutely. Dorothy's Cottage is named in memory of Dorothy Wilson. She's the wife of Kimmons Wilson. Our Collierville Grief Center is named in memory of Mr. Kimmons Wilson, and so Dorothy's Cottage is in memory of his wife. And just we're so grateful to be able to extend her legacy into the community and the care that she gave for children and families.
A family that continues to keep on giving. Angela, thank you very much for your time this morning and for the information about Dorothy's Cottage. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay.